No Steph, no Draymond, and no problem for these Warriors tonight. We had 8 games in the NBA tonight, and we start in Golden State, where the Warriors desperately looking to snap out of their losing streak. Warriors coming in losers of 5 in a row, looking to snap their long losing streak. They would have to do it tonight without Steph Curry, without Draymond Green. But they're off to a great start. Kuminga with back-to-back threes, now Pajemski a 3. Final seconds of the first quarter, we all know how good these Houston Rockets have been this season. Fred VanVleet with a rainmaker to beat the buzzer, now Jalen Green coast to coast. Late in the first half, there's Green again, playing the passing lanes, getting the steal, and then Şengün behind the back to Brooks. 15 seconds left in the half. Golden State not going anywhere though, without 2 of their most important players. Wiggins with a 4-point play now in the third quarter. Golden State up by 12. Kuminga again from downtown. Here they go again midway through the third with some vintage Golden State ball movement. Everybody touches it. Trace the dunk. Warriors up by 8. Final minute of the third. There's GP2. But now in the fourth, this is when things have been getting scary for the Warriors. Jalen Green driving to the rim. It's a 3-point game. Seems like every game the Warriors find themselves in a close fourth quarter. Tonight, though, they're up by 5 with 7 minutes to go. What a pass, what a cut. Wiggins with a beautiful pass to Kuminga. Now Wiggins down the lane. Warriors lead down to 2. 4:20 to go. There's Kuminga again. 4-point game, a minute 15 to go. Warriors needing to play some defense. Green drives to the rim. And how about that play by GP2? And there's Kuminga again. 3-point game, 20 seconds to go. It was a career night for JK. What a win for Golden State. The Warriors now have 15 straight wins against the Rockets, and I continue to believe if these two can play like this, they are as scary as anybody in basketball. By the way, there will be a rematch between these two teams, the Warriors and the Rockets, in the in-season tournament next round, next week. I'm looking forward to that one. Next up, Nikola Jokic and the Nuggets in Cleveland against Jarrett Allen and the Cavs. Jokic going right to work early, but now here come the Cleveland Cavaliers doing what they do, raining in the threes. Karis LeVert's got a 3 there, now Mitchell finding LeVert, end of the shot clock, tough pass but great shot. Next possession, here they come on the break again. Find the hot hand, it's LeVert. Moments later, Cleveland's got a turnover, and it is Karis's quarter, and Donovan knows it. He finds the hot hand. Cleveland up big now in the second, and they got the Nuggets scrambling. Mitchell with a 3 there, but as we know, if you have Nikola Jokic, you always have a chance. End of the second, Nuggets back in it. Third quarter, Nuggets down by 7. Jokic going to work again, this time on Evan Mobley. Soft touch off the window. Even with Jokic doing his thing, the Nuggets learned a tough lesson tonight. If you still don't believe in these Cleveland Cavaliers, I don't know what else they have to prove to you. Another dominant home win for the Cavs, the first team to 20 wins. Look at the balance from this team. 4 players scoring 20-plus points tonight. And they stop another monstrous night from Jokic, 27, 20, and 11. Next up tonight, Sacramento and Memphis. Sacramento coming off a big win, and Malik Monk was a big part of it. Monk starts it off with a 3. The Kings have been looking for some bench presence all season long. Isaac Jones has been playing well for them off the bench. Final seconds of the first quarter, Memphis lost last game in Dallas. A big part of it was Marcus Smart. Here he is trying to redeem himself. Sacramento up by 9 now, midway through the second quarter. There's Malik Monk again. The biggest thing with this Kings team is lacking consistency. It's one good game, one bad game. Tonight they start off great. Third quarter, Kings up by 3, 6.5 minutes to go. The battle of the great point guards, Fox against Morant. But now here comes Memphis with that second unit. Pippen, what a pass to Aldama. More great defense from Memphis. Another turnover by Sacramento. Kings out and running. Bane leaving it off for Scottie Pippen Jr. Now in the fourth, Memphis up by 1. Ja Morant would get called for a foul, and Ja Morant would get 2 technical fouls, and he would get ejected from this game. Memphis was only up by 1 when that happened, so they got to do the rest without their best player. Jake LaRavia with a huge layup there, and now Desmond Bane stepping back. Tough shot, no good, but Aldama to put back. Even without their superstar down the stretch, the Grizzlies showed their fortitude once again. Grizzlies win by 5. Gotta put some respect on Santi Aldama. He deserves to be mentioned in the 6th Man of the Year race. He had a double-double off the bench again tonight. In Washington, D.C., the red-hot Mavericks against the ice-cold Wizards. Right away in this one, Dallas already taking it to the Wiz. Dallas up by 11 already. Late stages of the first, Quentin Grimes. What a pickup he's been. Spinning around Alex Sarr in transition. And great defense, Wizards. This one tonight is what we call an unfair fight. Gafford against his former team. End of this first half, we saw some Kyrie magic. Tough bucket there. Next possession after a make from Malcolm Brogdon. Kyrie pulling up in transition. After he's made 2 in a row, you know he's going to look for that third one. Tough bucket. Mavericks cruise. This one was never in doubt. Dallas staying red hot. Kyrie 25, 4, and 3. Luka triple-double. You know what they say, Kyle Kuzma? At this point, it's like, don't be that team. In Toronto today, Shea back at home welcoming himself to Drake and the Toronto Raptors. Toronto's been playing some good basketball coming into this game, but they haven't had to deal with a man like this. Number 1 seed in the West getting right to work in this first quarter. SGA tough take to the rim, now it's J-Dub. What a move inside, carving with the left. Here we go again, Canadian versus Canadian, SGA against RJ. Thunder already up by 16 at the end of the first. SGA playmaking this time, finding Caruso wide open for 3. Second quarter, more from the Thunder in transition. J-Dub another one. Final seconds of the first half, Case and Wallace causing havoc on the defensive end. SGA leaving it for J-Dub, beating the buzzer. Speaking of Case and Wallace, this might have been the play of the day. The steal on one end, and check out the hammer on the other. Thunder dominate the Raptors on the road. Check out this stat. The Thunder are the only team in the league that have more steals than turnovers, and they're leading the NBA in both. What a team they've been all season. In New Orleans tonight, it's the Suns and the Pelicans. Pelicans finally getting some healthier bodies. Brandon Ingram's return. Meanwhile, on the other hand, Phoenix without Kevin Durant, we know how much they've struggled without him this season. They're off to a good start without him, though, in the Smoothie King Center. Booker inside the bump, the and one. Suns up by 5 midway through the second quarter, continuing their nice start. Beal to Royce O'Neal for 3. Phoenix up by 11. Early stages of the third. Here come the Pelicans. DeJounte Murray to Herb Jones, his first game back. Boy, have they missed him. Now the rest of this third quarter would be all about Brandon Ingram. Ingram with the spin and the score. Now Ingram once again. Spin cycle, tough mid-range. No matter what the Suns were doing in this third quarter, he was just barbecue chickening everybody. Now this is exactly why they missed him. Herb Jones, the steal, gives it to Ingram, and Ingram says, why not? Fourth quarter, 2 minutes to go. Pelicans up by 1. CJ McCollum, great pass to Herb in the corner. Now we have a tie game, 45 seconds to go. CJ showing why that veteran leadership is so important. Phoenix would have one final chance, down by 2, and there is Herb Jones' defense again. Suns are 1-7 without KD now, and the Pelicans snap a 9-game losing streak. Listen to what Brandon Ingram had to say.
How nice is it to have him back on the floor?
That's our heart and soul. You know, coming out here, communicating on the defensive end and on the offensive end, having his IQ getting to the rim and making good passes and knocking down shots. That's just
New York tonight, Hornets looking to pull off a major upset against the Knicks. It helps when Brandon Miller shows up to the arena like this. Hornets with a big early lead. Miller to the rim. I mean, he came out here looking like Reggie Miller in the Garden tonight. All of this is in the first quarter. Remember, the Hornets lost to the Knicks by 1 last week in Charlotte, looking for revenge. In the second quarter, reality would slowly start to set in. Josh Hart to Bridges, and now Bridges back inside and one. And now here comes Wingstop. OG the steal, OG coast to coast. Third quarter, Knicks now up by 10. It's Wingstop finding Wingstop. OG to McHale in that corner for 3. 5.5 minutes to go in the third. Oh my goodness, the big bodega with a vicious slam. Knicks would end up dominating in this game. By the way, look who that is. Precious Achiuwa with the dime to OG. The offensive balance of this team is something special. And how about Cat 27 and 16? Spurs and Bulls tonight in San Antonio. No Wemby for the Spurs. And early on, that would prove to be problematic because they had no answers for Vooch Main. He was getting whatever he wanted inside. Vooch cooking the Spurs, so is Ayo Dosunmu. What a night for both of them. Bulls up big. End of the first half. There is that combo. Ayo to Vooch for 3. Final seconds of the first half. Bulls in cruise control. Ayo hard to the rim. No, but Vooch the tip in. Bulls dominate the Spurs on the road without Wemby, and Vooch once again 39-8 tonight. He's been great all season. And put some respect on Io too, 27-11-10. What a nice win for the Bulls on the road.